Good afternoon. My name is Murray Anderson and I work at the Teaching and Learning Support Center at Royal Military College. I've done previous videos on adding images, floating them to the right or alternately to the left, and putting a caption on them. In this video I'm going to do something similar for videos, and it works somewhat differently, partly because Moodle really hacks at the video code you enter. So what I have here is a new label which I'm going to edit. And I've just got a name video in here, and I am going to go in and copy the address for the Chris Richter video and go back to our Moodle course. If I can find it. Right here. Enter video. Paste, and I'm going to accept all the defaults here. Insert media. Okay, so we've got the video in there. It doesn't display in the Auto editor, but what we mainly want to do at this point is to float it to the right rather than the default side here. So I will go inspect. And as you can see, we have video here, video, etc., etc. And I want to edit that video by surrounding it with a block that will itself be floated to the right. So edit as HTML. And put div here, and as usual it terminates the tag right there, and I want the termination to be after the video to box it. So we'll go cut, Control V, and div, we have style equals quote float right, and width 50% or something else if you choose, and sure enough it goes off to the right the way we want. Now we want to put in some sample text, and that will be after the div, and it should float to the left. Okay, edit that as HTML, and go to our lorem ipsum, copy, and then go back here, paste, and there we have it. We have everything but a label. I would like to say caption, but captions in a video mean something a little different. They follow the text of what you know. It's text for what you speak. Anyway. To do that, we need another div, right after the video, edit as HTML, and we put in a div, this most generic of HTML elements, and we put Richter video on H5P and click off, and we have more or less what we want. Now at this point I'm going to go in and use the Atto editor features, the bolding, which immediately shows up here. Bold, fair enough. Now I'm going to try to center the text. So we have style equals quote text align colon center. And that seems to work all right. Pretty well in the middle. We'll see what it looks like when we finish up. Let's see, close that. Oh, it seems to be floating too much to the right, but it may look all right in the end. So I'll save and return to course, and make sure you have backed up your course before you do this kind of editing, although I haven't, because this is just a demo. Okay, and there we have it. We see Chris Richter, and we see that the text is centered. And if we move this, everything seems to adapt. It goes down to quite small size. So you could look at it on a phone if you were so inclined. Now I'm going to do one more thing in this video. Take a look at the code behind this. Right click, hold on, right click so you can see the inspect, and you're going to be a bit surprised the first time you do it, because what you're getting here doesn't at all look like what you would think it should be. Let's see, make sure we're in the right place. Always go back and inspect again, just to make absolutely sure you're in the right spot. And let's go. Turns out that your image doesn't look like the code in the Atto editor. You have an iframe here, in this case, and etc., etc. And if you go down here, this is still the same, kind of the same image. So what is going on, you may ask? Anyway, probably the message is that Moodle is very invasive with respect to videos. It's going to hack your code up no matter what you do. Something to keep in mind. Okay, this video is long enough, so I will stop now, and I hope this has been useful.